Right, so I just want to do a demonstration of what's in breast milk. So this is a visual demonstration. I'm going to use some different ingredients and explain to you exactly what they do and how they benefit babies. So the main ingredient in breast milk is water. So it's made up of about 90% water, and babies don't need any extra fluids in the first 6 months of life because the breast milk gives them everything that they need. So I'm going to add some oil into the mix, and what this represents in the breast milk is the fat. So it's the main energy source in the milk, and it's very easily digested for babies. It contains fatty acids, which are really important for the brain and the eye development. Okay, so the next ingredient I'm going to put in is a little bit of blue food dye. And the reason we use blue food dye is if you ever see a bottle of milk that's been expressed from the breast, if it separates in the fridge, the bottom bit ends up being quite blue tinged and the fat tends to sit on the top, so that's why we use some blue food dye. But the blue food dye actually represents all the proteins that are in breast milk. So breast milk contains less casein. So actually in formula milk there's a higher casein content, which means it's harder for babies to digest. So human breast milk has less casein, means softer curds, so it's easier to digest. It contains a whey protein, which is anti-infective, and an ingredient called lactoferrin. And what lactoferrin does is it binds with the iron that's in breast milk, and it prevents the growth of bacteria that need iron to grow. Lactoferrin is a natural antimicrobial that protects babies from infection. It contains lysozyme, and lysozyme actually kills bacteria. The concentration in human milk is 30 times higher than in formula milk. So the whey in formula milk is different and does not protect human babies. Babies fed on formula milk may develop intolerance to protein from animal milks and are more likely to develop juvenile onset diabetes. So the next ingredient that I'm going to put in is some sugar. So the sugar represents the carbohydrates that are in the breast milk. So this is the main, lactose is the main carbohydrate, and it breaks down into glucose really quite rapidly, so it gives babies like an immediate energy boost. Lactose content is higher in breast milk than in other milks, which is actually really important for baby's brain. Another carbohydrate in breast milk are oligosaccharides. And what these do, they act like a sweeper system in the gut, and they kind of sweep the gut to make sure that it's clear of any pathogens, so any harmful bacteria. The next ingredient that I'm going to put in is a multivitamin tablet. So breast milk does contain vitamins. It contains vitamins B, C and folic acid, which are water soluble. And it contains vitamins A, D, E and K, which are fat soluble. So it's important for babies to get to the full range of the milk so that they get the full range of all of those vitamins that are in there.